Have you ever wondered about the origin of some of the most memorable NBA memes on social media? Well, you're about to find out. These are the times NBA players turned into memes. Seriously, there was no better way to introduce and finish a season the way Kawhi Leonard did back in 2018. The story went something like this. Remember when Kawhi sat down to be introduced as Toronto Raptor during the Raptors 2018 Media Day? Kawhi didn't realize what he was getting himself into when he busted out one of the strongest sounding laughs you'll ever hear. But to his credit, he actually stepped up and embraced all the fanfare his strange sounding laugh got. Oh, and remember one thing, he's also very much a fun guy.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball.
That laugh will never, ever get old. And what made all of that so perfect was the storybook ending to the season. Kawhi hit one of the most memorable walk-off game winners in NBA history against Philadelphia 76ers in the second round of the playoffs, led the Raptors to 4 straight wins to clinch the Eastern Conference against the Milwaukee Bucks, and, the best of them all, the Toronto Raptors' first title in franchise history, thanks to one fun guy with an epic laugh. And speaking of the epic laugh, and what I was talking about earlier about how there was literally no better way to finish a season, Kawhi busted out that laugh one more time for good measure. As they say, it's always better to have the last laugh. Having fun and laughing with the media is not something Russell Westbrook's a fan of. When it comes to Russ, always expect the unexpected when you're sitting in front of him and asking questions. One famous instance years ago became one of the first instances to really explode the social media meme era when Russ took exception to one reporter's question in the post-game media session.
Lose this game or did the Jazz win this one?
What?
And speaking of Russ getting overly emotional, it's hard for me to think that he felt more intensely about anything more than the time Damian Lillard ended his season and proved once and for all that he's just the better player. Allow me to take you back to 4 years ago when the Russell Westbrook and Damian Lillard rivalry was one of the most coveted mano-a-mano matchups in the entire NBA at the point of guard position. Number 0 from Oklahoma City versus number 0 from Portland. I think it's safe to say that number 0 from Portland won the battle and ultimately the war. And all while he was doing that, Dame inspired one of the most iconic memes in recent NBA history after hitting a historic game winner at the sound of the horn. That look says it all. Alright, let's continue the trend of memes made from winning big stage games. But before we go any further, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of this awesome content. The Crying James meme has been popularized for years now. We've seen a number of them from his early days playing in the Olympics, his Miami Heat days, and even in national TV commercials, because it's LeBron. And seeing his crying face is kind of, well, fun. Remember this iconic TV commercial from a few years ago? There's a reason why that commercial was a commercial. It was inspired by the LeBaby meme from the 2016 NBA Finals when LeBron ran up to Kevin Love for a championship-clinching hug. Hold up. We can't go any further in this video without mentioning the real crying meme that effectively invented NBA memes. Is it ironic that the greatest player of all time was the first to headline a groundbreaking meme? Michael Jordan's resume on the court was no doubt nearly flawless, but his Hall of Fame introductory speech worked flawlessly to create this Crying Jordan meme. This was so revolutionary at the time because memes weren't a big deal before then. And then, you couple that with the fact that it was the first time 99% of us actually witnessed MJ cry, the internet was quick to make something hilarious out of that moment, and I don't even think it's up for debate. This is absolutely the GOAT of all memes. No ifs, ands, or buts. And another meme came into the scene when MJ's Last Dance docuseries was released in 2020 to highlight the Chicago Bulls' final championship run in 1998. As far as memes are concerned, another MJ meme struck thanks to the internet of Michael Jordan sitting and laughing with his tablet in his hands. I don't know what it is. Like MJ, LeBron's meme legacy is rapidly growing too. The past couple of seasons have been rough for LeBron's team, but golden for social media. This time, it was LeCoach sitting on the bench and presumably looking at the game's stat sheet during a timeout on the bench. And what makes this more priceless is the fact that Russell Westbrook is sitting next to LeBron looking terrified. Like, oh snap, that ain't good, let me get out of here. You know Coach Braun doesn't like losing, especially when his teammates are out there piling up the wrong stats on the wrong sheet. And while we're on the topic of the Lakers from last season, remember LeBron and Austin Reeves talking to each other in a game against the Nets? It was LeCoach back at it again, coaching up the young players. You gotta love memes, man. They make the NBA so much more watchable. Hey, hold on a second, where are you headed? We've got plenty of other great videos for you to watch, so sit tight, get comfy, and watch some more Home for Hoops.